Hey folks, it's Brittany, your friendly plant-loving internet stranger, back with another video. I'm really excited today because I just figured out how to connect my microphone to my camera and I tested it. The audio sounds good, so hopefully I can start doing this. I hope it's not too loud. I just did a test and it was fine. Also, there are some birds like screaming outside. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to go out there and water plants in a minute, and I just had to throw some clothes on real quick. I just pushed my hair into the fuzziest, messiest bun possible and threw a scarf on so that I don't feel ashamed when I go out because my hair was looking a mess. You know when you do like a wash and go or something, or if you don't, it doesn't matter. Anyway, my hair was just like flat on one side and I need to wash it. I really need to eat because I don't feel well, and it's 12:22. I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't know why I've been up since 5 a.m. It's Saturday and it's summertime now. Happy summer. I know what I'm going to eat. I'm going to make these tacos, breakfast tacos, because it's going to have an egg on it. But before I do that, I wanted to water. This doesn't make sense. I wanted to water my plants first because it's starting to get late in the day and it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. It's supposed to be 90 degrees today, so I wanted to water the plants early. It's much later than I would prefer to water them. Usually I try to get out and water them like early in the morning so that I'm not out there sweating and stuff. But in order for me to water my plants, I need to fill up my watering pitchers. And I have a bucket that I want to fill up, but I have dishes in the sink. So I need to get rid of the dishes so that I can fill up the pail and the watering cans. But I'm not going to hand wash the dishes because I don't want to. I need to take the dishes out of the dishwasher that I washed last night and put these new dishes in there. So a really roundabout way of getting things done. Also, I need to eat. I probably should do that first, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to focus and enjoy my food without having the plants watered, and I can't water the plants until I empty the sink, and I can't empty the sink until I empty the dishwasher. So what a dilemma on a Saturday morning. Anyway, today is all about editing videos for me, which I'm really happy about. So I said I've been up since 5. I didn't start editing until, I don't know, maybe like the 9 o'clock hour or something, maybe like 8:45-ish going into 9. It's not quite 1 o'clock yet. I have edited 2 videos so far, like they're pretty much done. There are 2 other videos that I'll probably edit today after I get this stuff done, but I really just need to take a break. My computer was about to die, so that's charging. I got my camera charging, although I'm talking to you on it right now. I just figured out my microphone situation. I charged that this morning. I'm feeling good. The only thing that I would like to improve with my setup here is that I can't see you all. And when I say you all, I mean me in the viewfinder. I can't see me clearly. So if there's something that I want to fix in the background, or like if I were to have something on my face right now, I can't see myself in the viewfinder. And even if I put my glasses on, I still can't really see. I mean, with the glasses, it's not terrible. It's just, I would still have to get up here like this to see if there's anything going on in the background. What I would like to do, because I have an extra monitor somewhere and some cords to go along with it, I would love to hook up the monitor so that I can see myself on the monitor as I'm recording. That seemed like a lot for me right now. You see how excited I am about figuring out this microphone after having some failed microphone attempts over the past couple of months. So I need to work up towards figuring out the monitor situation because it would be great to be able to see myself more clearly. The videos that I edited today are plant watering videos, pretty easy, really fun for the plants. It's been a while since I've filmed a plant watering video. It had been a minute since I watered my plants, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to include my monstera in it also, but I didn't do that. I just went ahead and edited what I needed to edit. That'll be its own video that I need to film. I need to film it. I'm holding off watering this plant to film it. How awful of me is that, right? Let's just give the plant some water. It's gonna get watered. It's okay. It's got a couple of browning leaves. It needs to be tended to. Yeah, I still have this rice on the stove, y'all. I just mentioned in another clip. I don't know how I'm gonna patch these videos together. because I have some footage that's just kind of like floating from other videos, and I may put them in like vlogs or whatever. I intended to make some rice this week, and I didn't end up making the rice, but I ended up putting the rice in the pot that I was going to cook it in and filling the pot with water because I was like preparing to like rinse the rice off. So the rice has been sitting on the stove uncooked with water in it for the past 2 or 3 days, and I totally forgot because I normally put my pots on the stove. Like sometimes after I wash them, I'll like store them just like sitting on the stove top. And so I saw this pot on the stove and I looked at it yesterday closely and I was like, oh, there's rice in there. I totally forgot. And then I saw the rice was like bubbly, so it's fermenting. I'm not going to eat it. All right, so I got this water filling up. Now I'm going to water these plants and then I'm going to show y'all what my breakfast looks like. To make my food, I'm actually using the flank steak that I cooked in this video or in some other video that I'll link. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put that footage yet. Probably in this vlog. But yeah, I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So I'm about to meal prep a flank steak I got. It's over in the corner there. I just washed it off and dried it. So I am going to freestyle a recipe and I'm going to use it to top burrito bowls. I actually did get corn tortillas so I can make tacos, probably eat it with some eggs too. So I want the flavor to be neutral enough to taste good with like multiple meals, but the primary meal is going to be some type of like Mexican inspired something like a burrito bowl or tacos. All right, so I'm kind of going to be heavy handed with some of the spices. This is going to be a slow cooker recipe. I've never cooked flank steak in the slow cooker before, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of, is that too much? Is a tablespoon too much? What do y'all think? No one can respond. Okay, let's just do it. Tablespoon of granulated onion, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1, 2. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of chili powder and then a tablespoon of kosher salt. All right, so I rubbed the spice on the meat and I am going to chop up this onion and then put the meat in the crock pot and let it go on low for 6 hours. Change of plans. I ended up watering my plants outside and then I took a shower and washed my hair because I wanted to, and I was just feeling hot and sweaty when I came back in the house. It's really hot out. The wind is blowing right now, so it's not like unbearably hot yet, but it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. The birds that I mentioned that were screaming out front were screaming in my flowers, apparently. I don't know what's going on outside, but as soon as I opened the door, a bunch of them just flew away. I also realized today that I have okra growing in my lawn. It's in a little patch that won't be cut, but it is not where I planted it. And if you know what okra seeds look like, they're very small. So I'm trying to figure out how that happened. I did plant okra a couple of weeks ago. I think like early-ish June, I planted okra, fennel, and beets. They're starting to grow now, but they're in containers. So I don't know how that stuff got in the yard. Anyway, I had seen this plant growing in the yard and I didn't know what it was. And I knew it was something that was not supposed to be planted in that area because I only have daffodils planted. Oh my goodness. I'm about to make my breakfast finally at 2:01 p.m. And I just opened up the eggs that I mentioned, jumbo eggs and green blue eggs. These are so beautiful. I'm stunned. Wow. I want chickens. If I haven't already mentioned it on the channel, I want to have chickens. I don't have them yet. I would like to have chickens and I want them to lay blue eggs. Let me show y'all because wow, look at these. And they're not even like as blue as they really are. The ones that look brown on camera are actually like green. My goodness, how pretty. I'm gonna eat the brown ones today. So anyway, I took my shower, I washed my hair, I feel refreshed. I put my little house dress on. I'm at the stage in life where I just want to wear muumuus, like cute big dresses, and I saw a lady on the internet who had these really fancy muumuus. They had like butterfly sleeves, or they just look really fancy. And I was like, dang, if I had those types of muumuus, that's all I would be wearing. So I just washed the eggs. All right, y'all. So I'm about to make the last of these flour tortillas. I have 2 left. I want to get more of these. I don't know if I'm gonna get them from Trader Joe's. Oh, Trader Joe's kind of funny with some things. These tortillas are supposed to be refrigerated, and they don't refrigerate their tortillas. They don't refrigerate a lot of things that should be refrigerated, that say on the package they should be refrigerated. Ezekiel toast, the sprouted bread, is supposed to be in the freezer, and Trader Joe's always has it sitting on the shelf. So I'm gonna make me a taco or tacos. Some of this meat that I cooked, this flank steak, an egg, some cheese, and some onions. That's all I really have. I used up all of my herbs. I do still have my little herb dipping sauce that I was talking about, so I'm gonna use that. Past Brittany was really looking out for future Brittany. I do these things sometimes where I'm like, I don't feel like doing something, but I do it anyway because me from the future is gonna appreciate it. Like me right now really appreciates that I cut these onions up yesterday and saved some for today, because as I've been eating these tacos, I've just been like dicing onions every time. I don't know why I just didn't dice it all. So now I have them all ready to go, which is great because all I got to do now is assemble everything. There's another clip that I show in this video where I'm talking about going to the cake decorating class, and I never followed up and I never inserted any footage of it, even though I think I said I would. And the reason for that was because I didn't go to the class. Well, I went to the class, but I realized once I got there that I was at the wrong place. I ended up getting a refund because the class was in a different location, and I had rescheduled from another day, so I didn't even realize that I was going to the wrong location until I got there. And it's crazy because it's actually not crazy at all. It's exactly what I called into my life on that day. I didn't want to go. I mean, I wanted to go, and I registered for the class because I wanted to take the class, but the day that it was scheduled, I did not feel like going. I didn't feel well. I went to the farmer's market super early and I was just exhausted. Miss Coco really thinks she about to get some food. Poor little thing. I don't have nothing for you, honey. I'm so sorry. All right, let me show y'all this food. Not you. Excuse me. She like, you about to show me the food? Okay, so I'm frying eggs right now, and then I'm gonna put them on these tacos, and I'm gonna dip the tacos in the sauce. All right, so here are the tacos. Here's the sauce. It's a little white because I literally just took it out the refrigerator and it's got olive oil in it. And here are these beautiful eggs. Look at these. Hello, happy Sunday. I am making breakfast. I was gonna go to the farmer's market this morning, but I didn't really feel like it when I woke up, and there's like a heat advisory, an extreme heat advisory. I mean, it's summertime now and it's like 1,000,000 degrees. I was supposed to be in the 90s. I didn't want to be all in the heat this morning, although I would have really liked to have gone for that walk. I would have had to get there like right when they open today, especially because it's so hot, and the heat advisory was like starting at 11 a.m. Well, it's 11:46 now, so we're deep into it. FedEx just dropped a package off and the man didn't have a shirt on. I mean, he had an undershirt on, but he had his FedEx shirt wrapped around his head. So that let me know everything I needed to. I've already been out this morning though, shortly after I got up. I can't remember if I said I slept in. So that was a win for me. But shortly after I got up, I went out and watered all of my plants because I knew it was going to be hot today. And I probably will not be stepping foot outside of this house again until tomorrow because I'm trying to stay out of this heat. I saw people posting yesterday that they were going to be having peaches today, and that the first cantaloupes of the season were cut yesterday. So that's exciting for someone. I'm making an omelet with the leftover flank. I just put most of it in the freezer, but there's a small piece I'm about to eat right now for breakfast. And this omelet is going to be like maybe like a Southwest style with onion, peppers, a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna use a little bit today and then eat the rest of it in the morning tomorrow. So I'm chopping up all of the stuff, onion and stuff, and my peppers so that I can just have it already cut up for tomorrow's breakfast. This is present Brittany taking care of future Brittany. I got my camera on my tall tripod today, so you know what that means. You don't know what that means, but I'll tell you. I'm about to film my Monstera being watered. I'm not doing like the update video today. I need to film. I just don't feel like doing that right now. I'm giving myself the weekend to rest. I spent all of Saturday editing. I edited 3 videos. I have 3 videos scheduled. I was gonna do them like every day, like do a video every day because they're not super long, and it was gonna be like one big long video, and then I decided as I was editing that it made sense for them to be separate videos. So just chopping this stuff up. After I eat this food, I was about to go water these plants, and then I started feeling like not great. So I need to eat, especially since it's like almost lunchtime, and I've really been trying not to wait until lunchtime to eat. Try to like have my high protein meal as soon as I get up. I feel so much better when I do that. And my little monstera corner looks so sad right now. I'm excited for the plants because they need some water and they need to be fertilized, and that's that. But I'm so excited for this breakfast. I wanted to go to this Japanese restaurant that I really like, and I've been there once before, but I ordered out last night and I kind of don't want to spend any money unless it's on like real groceries. So I'm gonna save that restaurant for a different time. It's so interesting. I've been like really mindful about the stuff that I eat when I cook for myself and when I like order out, and there are certain things that are just irritants. I felt good all day, right? This is part of the reason why I like cooking so much, is because I know how to cook. I feel pretty confident in my skills with most things. Some things I don't feel comfortable cooking. Like I don't eat a ton of fried food, and I don't like to fry food myself because it's just like kind of dangerous, honestly, with all that hot grease. And like I don't grill because I don't have a grill, but if I had a grill, I would be open to it. When I had the chicken yesterday, I felt fine. My body felt good most of the day, and then after I ate that chicken, my stomach started cramping, and I know it's because of all of the stuff that they put on it. It makes me feel validated when I have these like speculations about the food that I eat and how they make me feel, because I try to be very like present with like my food and really understand how I feel when I eat things. I'm gonna eat the rest of this chicken though because I paid for it, but I'm gonna eat it later in the day. I didn't want to eat a bunch of other inflammatory foods. You know, I ate the chicken, that upset my stomach, and then I also ate Funyuns last night. That was my bad. That was my bad. I placed a order the other day, y'all. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this, telling on myself, but I needed some laundry detergent and I didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for it at the grocery store. And I'm like, come on, y'all really done messed everything up. Sometimes you just need to run in and get something real cheap. Irritated me though. I'm done with them, honestly, because of the move that they pulled when they did this. So the reason I got those Funyuns, and the reason I got a small little canister, right? I didn't want to get a whole bag. I got flaming hot Funyuns too. And you know, sometimes you just want to have a little treat, you know? So I got myself a little treat, but the bulk of my order was like household products. I needed household products, and there's not a ton of like stores that are not a ton of stores that I would feel comfortable shopping at if I just need it real quick, you know? So I placed this order and I didn't get a giant bag because if I get the giant bag, I'm gonna eat the giant bag. Now these are Doritos. This is why I say I'm done with. I pulled this out of the bag, right? And I'm like, the Frito-Lay stuff was like 2 for $5 or something. So I got 2 of these little canisters. Occasionally I will crave a Flamin' Hot Funyun, or I will crave a Dorito, right? I don't want to get a full family size bag of Doritos because your girl is going to eat the full family size bag of Doritos, right? So getting this is much better because a serving size is 39 chips. I can eat 39 chips and be satisfied. And by the time I eat 39 chips, it's not going to be that much more chips in this bag. When I pulled out the Doritos, I said, no, this Dorito can do not have a Christmas sweater on. Why does it have on a Christmas sweater? Do you know why? Because it expired in April 8th, 2025, okay? That's why it's got a Christmas sweater on. I knew as soon as I saw it, I said, there ain't no way. There ain't no reason. There ain't no good reason I'm getting Doritos in June and it's got a Christmas sweater on. And it's got the little 2 label. This was a gift. This was supposed to be a gift to somebody. So these are going in the trash. That's that. That's my morning. I don't know why I feel so hyped this morning, but that's it. I have the meat. I'm about to cut up a tomato. So yeah, let me go ahead and get the rest of the stuff cut up.